Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the First Division ceremony. Sorry we're starting just 3 minutes behind, but we should be able to get through everything here on time. First of all, thank you for taking time of your day to come. It's been a while since we've had one of these. I think the last one we had was in March, so it's been almost about 3 months. So if you weren't aware, I did allow COs to hand out a few more medals than usual. So hopefully lots of you guys will be getting medals today. So yeah, we'll get started here.
I wasn't.
Today we're gonna. I made an announcement, and all the regimental caps that got handed out were higher than normal, so it was already built in case you weren't reading anything I sent. We'll start off with probably one of my favorite medals. We have the Medal of Photography. So just as a general policy for the ceremony, when I say your name, just come up and form, if there's like more than 3 of you, just form 3 columns, like on that little road in front of the little estate, and we'll get started. So Medal of Photography, could I get Sergeant Sika Merzi, Sergeant Major Lucano, Corporal Cloniclon, and I'm sorry if I butcher any of your names, Fencible Helaman Nafite, Ensign HRT Chloe, Captain Simon Walters, Lance Sergeant J. Mathias, Army Sergeant Major Clone Trooper 119, Sergeant Major Matinar, Lance Corporal Carlos Purple, Regimental Sergeant Major Maybe CJV, Regimental Sergeant Major Icky Dragonfly, Fencible Life of Anton, Corporal Zastishu, Sergeant Natakoi 32, Lieutenant Space Draconis, Sergeant Dr. Danger, Private Jojo 2011, Sergeant Oscar Gott, Lieutenant some random bucket name, Sergeant Major Votask James, and Lance Corporal Robos 78. All these gentlemen have been key in helping to create some really cool propaganda. I don't know if you guys have seen. I did start the propaganda chat up again, as well as just the GFXs that we've been posting in For King and Country and Rule Britannia and all that. These gentlemen have been really good in helping us build morale, showcase the British Army. So that they're all being awarded the Medal of Photography. Some of them do get clasps because this is their second or third, but I don't think we have enough time to touch on all of those. So let's get a chant for them on 3. 1, 2, 3. God save the king, everyone. Well done, gentlemen. You can return to your lads. Also, in the future, if you are carrying the flag, just leave it behind. It's fine. Someone else will pick it up. Do I want to turn the game volume on? No, I should. Moving on, next we have the Army Combat Medal. This is for gentlemen and rankers who have, killed the enemy quite well. Typically, they're averaging 40 to 50 kills a battle. So these guys are like grenadiers and everything. I love our grenadiers. So, especially to the big shout out, I know this is a little loophole, big shout out to the ones who came to the Asia fight. I know it wasn't everything I promised, but thank you for showing up. So those receiving the Army Combat Medal, Sergeant Ethan JC 72, Private Donis Masters, first class, will be receiving the first class. Sergeant Deer Hunter will be receiving the Army Combat Medal, first class. Corporal Rafala Nuso, first class. Private Samurai 559. Sergeant Ox 78, he's going to get the first class as well. Sergeant Major Solving again, Sergeant The Random One, Corporal Buddy Boy, L1, Corporal Rev Boy 01, Sergeant Major Degaman, Sergeant Sky the Kids, Private Valiant Kessies, Corporal Loki Stokels, Fencible Emeron in-game, Fencible Alexius, Regular Tyrannicus, Corporal Mr. Potato is the Great, Private Gigadroid, Private Jan B.
Hello, KJ.
Mike, okay, there we go. Sorry. Private Janbeast 12345, Private Charlie Leckingen, Private Fire Sub, Regular Unknown Warrior, Highlander Ordamex, Lance Sergeant Samnan Garmarin, Sergeant Major MMH Gamer, nice, third class for you. Lance Sergeant Cube, or Queb, or however you say it, QUBE 3000. Color Sergeant I'm Cones, Sergeant 29K Bra, second class for both of those previously mentioned. Corporal JP Macento, he'll be getting the third class. Sergeant Major Matamar, he'll be getting the first class. Ensign Great Shark, he'll be getting the second class. Regimental Sergeant Major Maybe CJ, no clasp. Corporal Connor M570, Sergeant Major Jengies, Jengies, he'll be getting the first class. Kingsman Top Self-Rister Kingsman Sofu Critias, Kingsman Pekka Rock Ruff, Private MVR 29, Sergeant Major Lucanius Opulentus will be getting the first class. Private Machi Horizon, Sergeant Kapowski, Private Arthur Thompson Sr., and Lieutenant Space Draconis. Sorry guys, that was a long list. Look at all these killers. These gentlemen, absolutely fantastic job on the battlefield. Thank you guys for being sort of, the key players when it comes to like making those critical moments on the battle and winning the day. So let's get a chant for these gentlemen on 3. 3, 2, 1 for King and Country. Well done, gentlemen. You can return to line. Thank you for your excellent killing service. Next up, we have the Army Silver Medal. Silver Medal, whatever you want to call it. This is awarded to individuals who, are starting to show a lot of potential. They've really stepped up in sort of junior staff roles and/or as like senior rankers, just helping others sort of figure the way out. So we'll do the same policy here. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my document. Where is it on the document? Here we are. So, for those receiving the Army Silver Medal, Corporal Snowy Toms, Guardsman Wancare, oh my gosh, Recruit Conspiracy or Die, Sergeant Degman, Regular Tom, Corporal Hydricus, Sergeant Major Regalius, Lance Sergeant MICBBC, Lance Sergeant Laseki, Kingsman Jessica, Corporal Henry Winu, Ensign Leon the King, Private LJR 7500, Corporal Saveni Fishy, Lance Corporal Mr. B, Fun Mr. B, I think it is, Lance Corporal Jules 9489, Highlander the Alpha Wolf, Ensign X Xavier Dean, Sergeant MB Bandage, Lieutenant 13774 DJ, whatever the number spam is you've got there, Corporal Polo Zoink, Lance Corporal Junicorn, Regular Blinky Bean, Color Sergeant Gertie Vendetta, Sergeant Crazy Die, Sergeant Major Matamar, Sergeant Sloppy Joe Lover, Sergeant 29K Bra, Corporal Burger Boyo, Color Sergeant Northern, you're in the 23rd, Ensign Fella Tortured, Private Sues, Regular Gelatine, Sergeant Major Dangies, Sergeant Major Icky Dragonfly, Private Oledge, Private Private Yardim, I'll just say, Private the Gaming Player, Corporal Roger Solence, and Sergeant Olamas. And if I am butchering any of your names, I promise you guys there will be a dispatch release at some point in this next week or so, and you guys will see if you actually got a medal. I know I'm probably butchering some of your names. Anyways, well done, gentlemen. Thank you for your contributions. You guys all have like very promising careers here in the staff. So let's get a chant for them on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do huzzah. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to line. Alright, now we're moving on to some of the more fancy medals. First, we're going to do the regimental decorations. We're just going to do all the regiments at once. So when you hear your name, just come forward. And just as a rule of thumb, just because there's so many people, all regimental COs, if you don't have it already, you're receiving your regimental decoration today. So in case you don't have it, congratulations. It looks weird for you guys not to have it. And obviously, you guys are key instrumental, people in your regiment. But anyways, moving on. Let's do 95th. Regimental decoration. We have Regimental Sergeant Major Lucius Opulentus, Sergeant Major Icky Dragonfly, Kingsman Pekka Rockruff, and Fencible Life of Anson. From RSG, Lieutenant Ops Fishy. From 92nd, Sergeant Major Cappy Lappy, Lance Sergeant Redrex, and Lance Sergeant Brutal Jericho. From 88th, Sergeant Galactic Game, Sergeant Johnny is Cool, Sergeant Crinkle, Lance Sergeant 20 Diggus. 56th, Major Knox, Sergeant Major Knox, sorry. Sergeant Maxim Lombar and Sergeant One Man. And from the Household Guard, we have Lance Corporal Irwetz, Sergeant War Games, Sergeant Major Imperialistic Dragon, Fencible Lord of Violence, Regular Elixius, Sergeant Relocman 30. From 23rd, Lance Sergeant J. Mathis, Sergeant Major Gamer. From 42nd, Sergeant Major Raptor, Regimental Sergeant Major Vactorsi, Ensign Golden Grenade. From 33rd, Color Sergeant Vortex, Sergeant Sika Mare, Sergeant Sergeant Ethan JC, Color Sergeant Inquisitor Severtius. And I think that's all of them on my list. 95th, yep. Okay, we got everyone. You gentlemen are all key players in your regiment. Your COs have identified you as instrumental to the community. So well done. Keep up the good work. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rule Britannia. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to line. We're going to move on to the Army Gold Medal. I can't speak today. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty tired. Anyways, these are sort of the medals where we start to get into little descriptions of what they've done. I think we're looking pretty good on time, to be honest. So I'm going to do my best to go through these. at least to give a quick little description of each person. So yeah, let's go. Army Gold Medal. First up, we have Color Sergeant Vortex. Vortex has been a key player in 33rd. He's been funding the payout system and has been running the recruitment and flag bearing department. So it looks like he's been a really key individual there. So congratulations on that. So Color Sergeant Inquisitorius Salvordius has also been in 33rd for a long time. Whenever he's needed to flag guard or frag, he always steps up to the task. So well done. Regimental Sergeant Major Ronald Clutterbuck. He's from 23rd. He's always there to keep the morale high. He's always funny. He keeps his composure. He's learning how to be a good line leader, and he's definitely learning a lot from 23rd. So well done. Another recipient, Lieutenant Lawrence Dev, 1011. Excellent composure. He's been really improving as a line leader as well. Well done. Ensign Lazy Jacob. Stop touching my document, Mahoney. Ensign Lazy Jacob. Ever since joining the 88th, he has consistently grown. He's become a key staff player and has really stepped up, especially given some recent stats we can see. So well done, Lazy. Other recipients, Corporal JP Macento, one of the best soldiers that is in his regiment. So well done to him. Sergeant Major Rob, 3S3. He's contributed a lot to the rise of the 95th and has really stepped up. I've seen him, some of the work he's done. So well done to him. Sergeant Major Dangies is a modern 95th soldier. Well done. Sergeant Nahati Koi, 32. He's one of RSG's most capable rankers on the field. He's went from doing like 25 kills a day to almost 100. So he's been doing absolutely outstanding there. Sergeant Yingji, 2007. He's also an RSG ranker. Although he's new, he's made a really good impact on the recruitment department. From 92nd, Sergeant Oscar Gott. He's always been there from the start. I remember seeing him around. He's done a lot of portraits and stuff, if you have seen that. So well done to him. Sergeant Albobad, one of the best rankers in his regiment, always keeping morale high. How am I doing on time? I might need to start going faster. From 56, Lieutenant Maximo Max. He's the CEO of the Center Company, and he's been dealing with a lot of recruits, and he's been done an absolutely fantastic job training them up. So well done to him. Regimental Sergeant Major Lich Fire King is also from 56. He's done an outstanding job. I've seen him as a key player everywhere, like wherever 56 is, he is. So well done to him. Some other Army Gold medals that really didn't have too much of a description when they were sent to me. Sergeant Jaws McCaffrey. He's a longtime vet and fragger. Ensign Beast of Bakhmut. He's a long-standing member. Seen him around. He's a fragger. Sergeant Major Oni Verda has always been doing. He's been there since the start from his regiment. And then Captain Reski Imperia and Regimental Sergeant Major Vectorsi. Well done to all of you, gentlemen. What are you guys doing in the notifications? Sorry, I'm reading the document, so I'm not seeing what you guys are talking about. But well done to you, gentlemen. Let's get a chant for them on 3 with 3, 2, 1, huzzah. And then you guys can return the line. Again, I'll post a dispatch later so you guys can see all the awards. In case I missed you. Okay, we're gonna move on to military orders. These are sort of the bigger medals. I'll do my best to go quickly through these, not too quickly. First up, we have one of Rule's personal favorite medals, the Medal of Virtue. This is obviously awarded to those who are like key members of their community, especially within their regiment, always keeping morale high, you know, hosting game nights, all that fun stuff. So could I please have Captain Ghostinar, Ensign Funky Hayden, Sergeant Major Icky Dragonfly, Ensign Imperial Belgium, and Ensign HRT Chloe step forward. You guys will be receiving... I'll let you guys walk. Evidently not everyone's here today, but it's okay. You guys will be receiving the Medal of Virtue for your outstanding contributions to the community of your regiment. Well done. Be sure to keep it up. The NW community and the genre really wouldn't be the same place without y'all. So let's get a chant for them on 3. 1, 2, 3. God save the king. Am I? Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to the line. Am I talking too fast, Beto? Like, do you think that people can understand what I'm saying?
Oh, you asking me in Discord or TSV before?
No,
yeah, this is good,
Discord.
This is good, right? Because we got to get through it, and there's hundreds, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go too fast. Next up, the Military Cross. The recipient of the Military Cross will be Lieutenant Ops Fishy today. He's done absolutely outstanding in RSG. He's really stepped up, having to lead during some army wides when Sneaky hasn't been here. He's also been a reliable second, cavalry commander to have. So for that, we will be awarding Ops Fishy the Military Cross. Let's chant for him on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rule Britannia. Thank you, Ops. You can return to line. Next up, we have the Order of Honor. Could I have Regimental Sergeant Major Ronald Clutterbuck, Sergeant Major Cappy Lappy, some random bucket, lieutenant some random bucket name, and regimental sergeant major Radu 6543. For those of you who don't know, the Order of Honor is given to those who are key in like the regimental admin. So anything from taking attendance, doing audits, spreadsheets, all these people have been key in that. So thank you guys for doing what many would consider to be the boring work, but without you, our regiments wouldn't operate. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hurrah for old Nosy. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to line. And finally, before we move on to the senior officers and all of that, we have the Distinguished Service Order, and that today is being awarded to Sergeant Major, Regimental Sergeant Major Neva N3 Val 1K. I don't know actually how you would want to pronounce your name, but you're from 33rd. We all know who you are. You're a familiar face. You've been an absolutely outstanding member of 33rd. They've gone through a lot, and you've stuck with them through it all. So this is really well deserved. Let's get a chant for him on 3. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Thank you. You can return to line. Now I'm going to do the senior officer medals before we get into promotions. So this is going to be for general staff, your executive officers, your commanding officers, all that fun stuff. So a few more Army Gold medals to hand out for some of your more senior officers. Could I get Kairos Invicta, Bench 3, Serbanicus, Chicken Monkey Dog, Hannibal Barca now from 95th, and Mario Lucius from 95th? 2 step forward. Bench, this is your 3rd class of the Army Gold Medal. I was looking through all the medals to award I could possibly award you, and I realized there was nothing else. So now you can complete your collection. But well done to all of you receiving the Army Gold Medal. Obviously, as senior officers, you guys have a lot on your plate, but I really appreciate all the time you put in to your regiments, making sure that you're always standing up for them, protecting your rankers, and being like forcing me to find good fights to fit your rally. So well done to all of you guys. Keep up the good work. Let's get a chant for these gentlemen on 3. 3, 2, 1. God save the king.
And only people on AGM class 3, so it's pretty much as rare as Order Bar. There you go.
And next up, I'm just gonna probably do all 4 of these together. These are the military orders for senior officers.
Progress.
I announced all the ones you sent me. You sent me all the Asian ones.
No, not all of them are Asians. No.
Oh, I
What?
know. Well, those 3 are later, or 2, or whatever. Next up, the 4 military orders for all the senior officers. The Medal I'm just gonna have you guys all come up at once. Medal of Virtue is going to be given to Clone Trooper, our Army Sergeant Major. The Military Cross will be given to Rusky Imperia and Lieutenant Gamerhue from 33rd and 42nd and 33rd respectively. Order of Honor is going to be given to Hindreen, Simon Walters, and Mahoney. And then the Distinguished Service Order will be given to Jeffrey Phobic. So if all of you gentlemen could come forward. All of you have been key players here in BA. We've gone through some pretty rough periods, but you guys have stuck through it. Looking at your regiments, your rallies, obviously you have done everything in your power to keep them standing, and they still are. And in fact, 33rd, 42nd, all of you guys have outstanding rallies today. So well done. Thank you for your dedication to BA and sticking through it even through the rough times. So let's get a chant for them on 3. Let's do God Save the King. 3, 2, 1. God Save the King. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to line. And then some progress medals to hand out today. Could I get Adjutant General Colsey and Major Afasi to step forward? Both of you will be receiving the progress medal. Let me check the clasps here. I don't know if I wrote those down. Afasi, you will be receiving the 2nd clasp. Colcephos, you will be receiving the 1st clasp, I believe. I don't know why my Discord's working. Yeah, you'll be receiving the progress medal 1st class. Both of these guys, I don't know if you know, but if you look around, all of our uniforms are different. They're all better. They've been improved. They look really, really nice. These 2 have been instrumental to that. Without them, we would not. Can someone deal with Portugal, please? Without them, we would not have all these new assets, the drums, the musicians, all that. So well done to all of you, both of you. Thank you for everything that you've done. I know this medal isn't nearly enough to sort of, justify all the work you did, but it's a start. So thank you for everything you do. Let's get a chant for them for King and Country. 3, 2, 1 for King and Country. You guys can return to the podium. Next up, I'm going to go through some promotions and appointments before we get on to the big medals that only Rule can hand out. Because there are 2, I think.
Well,
first,
you kind of forgot to announce the others, but okay.
Did you send them to me? I have them stored
Yes.
in the...
You only announced them in Asia. and kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean I announced them in Asia, but I can announce them here as well. Patet Prime and Katusha as well. I announced them in Asia, but they also here in EU. They also received the Progress Medal earlier today for their contributions as well. Same with Azriel and Gekka and pretty much all the Asia people that are here. Okay, quickly, promotions and appointments. These were sent to me by your regimental CEOs, as well as some promotions for your CEOs themselves. I'm probably going to do these, I'm trying to think, we have 7 minutes. Okay, I'll do these all at once. So when I announce your promotion, just come forward to the podium. First off, we'll start with Regimental Sergeant Major. There's going to be a new 95th Regimental Sergeant Major, Rob_3S3. And as Rob is being promoted, Lucius Opulentus, the current Regimental Sergeant Major of 95th, will be commissioned as an ensign. Matanar from the 88th will also be commissioned to ensign. Some lieutenants, new lieutenants in 56 will be Great Shark 7120 and Lazy Jacob Vader. Congratulations to you, although I'm pretty sure Great Shark is 88th. And then we have some new captain promotions as well. Captain Mahoney, Captain Space Trick Honus, Captain Lawrence Devs, Captain Mario from 95th, and Captain Nile from 95th as well. And Lawrence, yes, you don't have to wait till year 3 to become a captain. You can finally get it here. I decided it's probably about time. But well done to all of you. Starting to rise up as company officers for the new ensigns and the Regimental Sergeant Major, and/or senior company officers, lieutenants and captains. You guys are starting to really solidify your place here in the British Army. Keep up the good work, keep learning, and I hope to see you guys, keep progressing. Let's get a chance for them.
DMs.
1, 2, DMs. What? 42nd did not send me their promotions too. Golden Grenade, you're being promoted to captain. Come up here. HRT Chloe, you're being promoted to lieutenant, and Fella Culture, you're also being promoted to lieutenant. Get up here, real fast.
How do you guys like that save?
Congratulations to all of you. I'm looking forward to continuing to see you guys progress here in BA and, eventually move up here to the senior officers and, maybe one day replace your CEOs. Not that I would ever dream of replacing our wonderful CEOs. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1, Rule Britannia. Alright, gentlemen, you can return to line. We're going to do some senior officer promotions now. Could I get Rusky and James and James and Victor up here. Sorry, I was tripping. I was like, James. I started thinking of the other James, and both of you will be promoted to the rank of Major. James, you're starting to take a huge spot here in our field command. Definitely leading pressure from both myself and Benno, and your help has been invaluable. Rusky Imperia, you are officially confirmed as well as the CEO of 42nd. I know it's been sort of weird because you've been sort of dual rolling right now, but you're officially the CEO of 42nd. And as a CEO, you should be a major, so it's about time. Let's get a chant for these gentlemen on 3. 1, 2, 3, God save the king. Is my mic still working? Was I muted that whole time? No, I don't think so.
You're good.
Okay. Discord is bugging. It showed my mic muted, and I was like, you gotta be. Thank you, gentlemen. You can return to roll your areas, whatever it is. We have some Lieutenant Colonel promotions as well. Could I get Kairos, Invicta, Arctic, Uzi, and Sneaky up here? You 3 are, I'm gonna be honest, you 3 are our most outspoken CEOs. Every single time I'm trying to schedule stuff, you 3 are always the most outspoken in terms of who you want to fight, your cap, or, how you're being deployed. But I really appreciate it. You guys, without you guys, it's very hard to hold the general staff accountable, and I appreciate it. I know we have our fights, but I just want to let you guys. No, I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you care so much about your regiments and all that. So, cheers to you,
so
lads.
Passionate.
Yeah. Let's get a chant for them on 3. 3, 2, 1. God save the king. And then finally, you guys can return to your lines.
Oh, one more. Sorry. Wait,
No. I'm probably wait. If you're doing who I think it is. Yeah. No, I know. I was gonna do that later with the appointment. Our final 2 promotions, I guess there's still more, but for regimental CEOs, can I get Jeffrey Flobick and Harry to step forward? Harry, this has been a long time coming. You've finally taken over the household guard. Your power journey is complete. You've achieved peak British. I don't even know what it is, but you've achieved almost one of the most coveted positions here in BA. I know that you're going to continue to do absolute wonders in HHE and to help get it back on its feet. Jeffrey Flobick, the 88th, has been here, formerly known as the 50th, since the Portugal merge. And although everyone else has left, you have stuck through, you've remained loyal, and not only that, you've continued to remain very passionate about your regiment and have done everything in your power to help them grow. So both of you are being raised to the rank of colonel. Welcome to, pretty much the British High Command as senior officers. I'm excited to continue to work with you guys. And yeah, so let's get a chant for three. Them on three. 3, 2, 1 for king and country. You guys can return to your lines. I do have a few other just like sort of appointments to make. First up, Aphacy, please step forward. Obviously, as you know, guys, Winter, he disappeared. Our quartermaster general, he died, unfortunately. And so we have been looking for a replacement. And Aphacy has really stepped up, obviously, with the uniforms and everything. So I'm happy to promote him to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and appoint him as Colonel-in-Chief of the Royal Engineers. Let's get a chant for him on 3, and 3, 2, 1 for King and Country. Thank you, Aphacy. You can turn to line. I know you're going to continue to do great things for BA development. Next up, I'm going to do sort of these appointments all in one. There's a few returning faces in BA, if you haven't noticed them sort of lurking around. First off, Kenji Locks has beaten the allegations somehow. I don't even know how. But he is happily, he's ready to return, and Hind has happily stepped aside to let Kenji retake the reins of 33rd. So Kenji has been promoted to the rank of captain, and will be starting back up here as the 33rd CO. Hind, on the other hand, will also be appointed as the 33rd XO. I already talked about Rusky. He's the 42nd CO now. For the time being, I'll keep him as the brigade adjutant. I talked to him about it. This is a little off of what we talked about, but I'll keep him around. I like him. I think he's got a lot of experience, and I definitely think he can continue to benefit us also at the sort of field command level. A few other appointments. I was trying to think. I am appointing, I don't know if you've seen him, our old Brigadier General friend, Aviliquist, is back. I am appointing him to the rank of Lieutenant, as well as aide-de-camp. My personal aide-de-camp, he will be doing a lot of what James Invicta is doing, except in the 1st Brigade. He'll be helping out as a flank field commander and hoping to mentor line leaders as they continue to grow, specifically junior line leaders. So we're very happy to welcome Aviliquist back. He had his little spell in Andor, but it's good to see him come back home. And finally, Sander. I don't know if you know Sander. He's been around since the 19th and before. He's been practically everything. But I'm happy to appoint him as another one of my aide-de-camp. I'm taking a lot of aides, guys. He'll be running the community team for BA. I'm moving Mahoney over to become the NA coordinator. And so Sander will take up the reins of the community team. And I know he'll do absolutely outstanding with that. And I think that's everything from me today. So let's get a chant for those people receiving those appointments. Rule Britannia, 3, 2, 1, Rule Britannia. I think that's all from Frankie.
Brilliant. My turn to yeah. And before anyone else asks me, yes, I'm sick. I've got tonsillitis. But it has meant that I do know yapping today, which is great. Apart from now, there's a couple of things. Just the last few. It'll be very quick but worth it. Let us see. Okay. Let's start off. Okay, this guy's got way too much already, but we'll give him a little bit more because his ego is not big enough. And also pretend that I am rule for this as well. I am rule, guys. I am Romanian. Because technically I'm not meant to do this, but rule couldn't quite make it. So, Afro, come forward, please, once again. Mr. Afro, you've received a lot of awards and promotions today, but it's more than that than your contribution development. But you're also almost a support staff. You fill in gaps when they do arise. You command an 87th. You command sometimes even in the EU, and you're always there helping, setting out, giving valuable contributions and feedback to myself. And for this time, and also for the length of your service, I see fit as rule here. You take a knee, my good man, to knight you as the companion of the Order of the Bar, of the British Empire. My apologies, Order of the British Empire. Arise, Sir Afro. Alright. And you may fall back. Let's have a chant, everyone. Control Q everywhere. Good stuff. Alright, and I'll stay down. Next individual to call up is Jackinator, and we'll have Cole as well.
It's about time.
Yeah, do excuse me, gentlemen. I am dying from tonsillitis, so you know. Gentlemen, may both of you crouch down. Now, both of you already are knights and cause, of course, an Earl. But this time you will be receiving the Order of the Garter. You'll both be getting a fancy red sash. So you'll both now anoint you as companions of the Order of the Order of the Bath. I keep fucking up. All right, arise, Sir Jackinator and Earl called Cephos. You may fall back in, gentlemen. Brilliant. And thank fuck, I've got the last one here. Please may I have Mr. KJ come in front of me. Now, KJ has basically been the reason I'm still in BA. Without him, I most likely would have gone insane months ago. But luckily, he is the first person that I've been able to delegate the majority of my workload to, and has almost handled it better than I could have in the first place. So for that, and for all his successes as the 1st Division Commander, I'll be promoting him to the rank of Major General, and formally he reaches the proper rank of the Divisional Commander of the 1st Division. So everyone, let's have a volley here for this final awards day. Everyone make ready everywhere. Good stuff. In 3, 2, 1, present. And again in 3, 2, 1, fire. Finally, gentlemen, let's hold down Control Q in 3, 2, 1, shot. Right, congratulations, Major General Sir Veiled Glaive. Right, that is it from myself. I am not speaking for another week though. There you go, KJ.
Okie dokie, perfect. We finished actually earlier than I expected, so that works out. For those of you who do not know, there was a slight change in schedule. We are no longer fighting the Swedish Guard. We are fighting Russia. Regimental COs, I have posted the lineups and Principus shouts. We might need to cut down from some of your rallies. 56, where's 56? 56, I don't think you're rallying 2 lines today. So I'm probably going to grab a 33rd line to replace here in a second. 1 minute. Where's can I replace? Change. No, sorry, 33rd. Oh shoot, wait, no, never mind, this is fine, this works out. I'll just change it here. Need to change 56, overflow, line to 33rd. 33rd you will split today. Sorry guys, this is all a second, but 33rd you rallied 61, so. Regimental COs, be sure to check out Principes shouts. We've got the lineups there. You guys are free to go back to your regimental VCs. Regimental COs, stay in TeamSpeak. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Yep. You guys are free to go. Let me end the stage so we don't have too much.
Also, thank you,
600
Go
to rally.
Go to stage. 40 second. Go to not the stage. The lounge. Go to the lounge.
600 rally.
23rd is not 23rd. 33rd has nothing on this. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn back on.
Everyone got something today.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go, Chad.
Also, what the fuck is Jay Matthews? I need him done with this thing.
Of course, me
Hey,
being
man,
who I am,
I'm
I literally
going now. You're good.
Bro, that was racist. I didn't get anything. It's racially motivated.
I've been promoted.
I know.
I've been promoted from side hustle to laptop.